I gave you the world I built inside my heart, but you walked away with someone else. Did you ever pause to think how it would feel to leave me for another? I loved you without fear, yet you let someone else hold the space I once filled. Every laugh we shared now feels hollow, because your heart belongs somewhere else. I thought I knew you, but your choice for someone else revealed a stranger. He became their dream, leaving mine tangled in the ruins of what we had. I stayed loyal when your heart wandered, choosing someone else without hesitation. Every promise I whispered is now a shadow in the life you chose for another. I loved you endlessly, and yet you gave your endless heart to someone else. My love remained constant while you chased another's fleeting presence. I see your smile, and it belongs to them now, not to me. I offered you depth, devotion, and patience, yet you found them elsewhere. I held your heart gently, but you handed it to someone else carelessly. I wanted forever with you, but someone else became your now. You chose another path, and I'm left walking the ruins of us. I loved you fiercely, and your choice proved that love can still be unrequited. Every dream we shared now belongs to someone else's hands. I thought our love was unshakable, but you made it fragile with your choice. You left me questioning my worth while choosing someone else effortlessly. I whispered your name in silence, and you whispered theirs in your heart. I stayed when you left, loved when you wandered, and forgave when you chose another. My heart was yours to keep, but you lent it to someone else without care. You became their world, and I became a memory I can't forget. I loved you with abandon, and yet your heart found another to love with ease. I gave you honesty, loyalty, and devotion, and they became gifts for someone else. Every moment we shared feels like a ghost, because you chose another's presence. I stay awake thinking of us while your heart slept beside someone else. I believed in us, but you believed in someone else more. You left me questioning whether love is about staying or simply choosing. I gave you all my tomorrows, and you gave someone else today. I loved you silently, but your heart spoke loudly for another. You didn't just walk away. You erased me in choosing someone else. I offered my soul, my heart, my everything, and they were given elsewhere. I thought our love was rare, but your choice made it ordinary. You chose comfort over passion, someone else over the love I offered freely. Every I love you, I said, is now a secret between you and them. I wanted to be your home, but you built a life with someone else. I stayed when you wavered, loved when you faltered, and still lost to another. You gave them the attention I thought was mine forever. I gave you all my energy, yet you found theirs sufficient. I believed in forever, but you believed in someone else's fleeting presence. You became their happiness, leaving me with the fragments of ours. I loved you deeply, and yet your heart decided to beat for someone else. Every plan we made now exists in the life you chose without me. I held you closer than anyone, yet you held someone else in your heart. I gave you trust, devotion, and love, and they became gifts for another. You chose someone else, and my love became an echo in the space you left. I loved you enough to fight, but not enough to be chosen. I wanted to be your everything, but you wanted someone else. Every memory of us feels hollow because you live fully with another. I stayed faithful to your heart, but you wandered to theirs. You became their dream, leaving mine shattered behind you. I loved you with all my imperfections, yet you preferred someone else. As version, I gave you my all, and you gave someone else a piece I'll never reclaim. Every heartbeat I dedicated to us now beats for someone else. I loved you when it was hard, but you loved them when it was easy. Your choice for someone else left my love stranded in silence. I wanted to grow old with you, but someone else grew in your heart instead. I stayed when you left, held when you faltered, and loved when you drifted. You became there forever, leaving me till the end of being second. I held you close in my heart, yet you let someone else take the place I thought was mine. Did you ever stop to wonder how it feels to be replaced by another? I loved you with a fire you could never contain, yet you chose someone else, warmth. Every touch, every word I shared with you now belongs to the silence you left behind. You didn't just leave me, you rewrote our story with someone else. I still replay your smile in my mind, but your eyes were always elsewhere. I thought we were unbreakable, but your heart proved fragile when it wandered away. You chose someone else, and suddenly all the plans we made feel like dust in the wind. I wanted to be your forever, but you settled for someone else, fleeting moment. I gave you my everything, and you gave someone else a part of me I'll never reclaim. My love stayed patient and strong, but your choice for another was effortless. You became someone else's world while I stayed trapped in the echoes of ours. I keep asking myself if I ever truly mattered, or if it was all just temporary. You didn't break my heart. You handed it to someone else with a smile. I stayed loyal while your heart wandered, choosing someone else without looking back. Every memory of us feels like a ghost haunting the love you abandoned. I loved you with honesty and depth, but your heart drifted to shallower waters. Choosing someone else over me doesn't make me weaker. It shows your fear of real love. I thought we were a promise, but you were just a passing choice for someone else. I gave you my soul, and you lent it to another like it was disposable. I wonder if they even know the love I poured into you before they arrived. Every smile you shared with them feels like a blade cutting the hope I had. You chose them, and in doing so, erased the universe I built around us. I wanted to be your home, but you found comfort in someone else. Choice proved that love isn't always enough. Did you ever regret leaving me for someone else, or was it too easy to forget? I loved with a depth you didn't understand, and someone else's shallowness became enough. Every plan we whispered, every dream we shared, it all now belongs to another. You left me with questions that will never find answers, only echoes of your choice. I loved you so much that even your leaving doesn't erase the love I feel. You chose someone else over me, and the world feels colder because of it. I stayed when you needed me, but your heart didn't stay for me. Every memory of your touch now feels like someone else's embrace. I gave you honesty, loyalty, and devotion, but you gave them to someone else. I still hear your voice, but it calls out for someone else, leaving me behind. I wanted to be the person you came home to, but you came home to someone else. I loved you without reservation, and you reserved your heart for another. The hardest part isn't knowing you chose someone else. It's realizing I couldn't stop it. I gave you my dreams, and you gifted them to someone else without a second thought. Every "I love you," I whispered, is now a secret kept for someone else. You became their story, leaving mine half-finished and aching. I loved you fiercely, and yet you allowed another's presence to replace me. You chose comfort over passion, someone else over the love I offered freely. Every plan we made together now belongs to someone else's hands. I still feel your absence in the corners of my heart. You once filled. You didn't just leave me. You chose to rewrite your heart with someone else. I believed in us when you were uncertain, and someone else became your certainty. Every memory we built feels fragile now, shattered by your choice for another. I loved you completely, but your heart completed its journey elsewhere. You chose them, and my love became a ghost that lingers in empty spaces. I gave you warmth, loyalty, and devotion, and yet you found it in someone else. Your absence is loud, your choice louder, and my love still lingers quietly. I wanted to be the one you ran to, but you ran to someone else instead. Every heartbeat I gave you now beats for someone who isn't me. I loved you without conditions, yet you conditioned your love for someone else. I stayed awake for us while you slept beside someone else in your mind. Every dream I held for us now flickers in the shadow of your choice. I loved you enough to forgive, but not enough to be chosen. You chose someone else, and I chose to survive the pain of losing you. I'll always remember you, even if your heart no longer remembers me. Did you choose someone else over me, or did I just stop being the person you saw in me? I keep replaying our memories, wondering how someone else became your choice instead of me. You left me in silence, and your choice for someone else echoes louder than words ever could. I still feel your hand in mine, yet your heart wandered somewhere far away from me. How could I be standing here, loving still, while you chose someone else over me? My mind screams your name, but your actions whisper someone else. Every smile you gave then feels like a shadow over the love I thought was ours. I thought we were a forever, but your heart decided otherwise, choosing someone else. The hardest truth is realizing I wasn't enough, and someone else fit your story better. Did you ever think about me when you made that choice, or was I invisible? My love stayed loyal, patient, and deep, but your heart drifted to someone else. You chose comfort over connection, and I'm left questioning what I wasn't for you. Every memory we shared feels tainted because your heart walked a path without me. I loved you in a way that scared me, but apparently it wasn't the love you needed. You gave someone else the dreams I whispered in your ear when no one else was listening. I stay awake thinking of us, while you chose someone else in the quiet of your heart. I wonder if you even felt the weight of leaving me for another. The silence after your choice speaks louder than any excuse you could give. I believed in Juice, even when doubts crept in, but you believed in someone else. You didn't just leave me, you erased what we built to hold another's hand. I loved you about boundaries, but your heart knew limits I couldn't cross. Sometimes I catch myself hoping it's all a mistake, but your choice says otherwise. You moved on so easily, and I'm left questioning every I love you we ever shared. The hardest part isn't knowing you chose someone else. It's realizing my love couldn't compete. I gave you pieces of myself I'll never reclaim, and you handed them to someone else. You walked away, and the emptiness you left is louder than all the words I could scream. I was everything you wanted in whispers, but someone else became the voice you followed. You left me wondering if love is truly about staying, or just choosing the easier path. Every memory of us feels like a shadow now, because you chose someone else. I thought love meant fighting, but you chose letting go for someone else. I still see you in every crowd, yet your eyes seek someone else. Did you ever pause to see what you break in, choosing them over me? I gave you all my tomorrows, and yet you chose a future with someone else. My heart still whispers your name, but your heart beats for someone else. I loved with abandon, and you loved with absence, leaving someone else in your place. Did you know how much it would hurt too? Watch you slip away to someone else. I built a world for us, but you walked into another with ease. Every dream I shared with you now belongs to the empty space you left behind. I thought we were rare, unbreakable, but your choice proved love can be optional. You chose someone else, and I chose to survive the heartbreak you handed me. I still hear your laugh in my mind, but it's no longer for me. Love shouldn't feel like a competition, yet here I am, losing to someone else. I kept my heart open, but yours was already closed for me. The love I gave you could have built a universe, but you chose someone else. I wonder if they know what I was, or if I was invisible all along. Choosing someone else over me doesn't erase the moments we burned together. I gave you my honesty, my trust, my soul, and you gave it away. How do I stop loving you when your love chose a different hand to hold? Every plan we made now feels like a dream someone else is living. Love you enough to wait, but not enough to be chosen. You were my home, but you built a life with someone else instead. I question if my heart was too much or not enough for your love. I wanted forever, but you wanted someone else for a fleeting now. The hardest goodbye isn't in words. It's in your choice of another over me. You became their world, and I'm left in the ruins of ours. I still hope you remember me, even if you chose not to stay. I loved you in silence, but your heart screamed someone else's name. Choosing someone else doesn't erase the love I carried, but it shatters the illusion. I still feel the ghost of us everywhere, yet you live fully with someone else.